We're live from the south of Ireland. Myself and the girls. Cows are making their way and they look a bit freaked out. Um, I have crawled from my sick bed. I am actually quite unwell at the moment. To come out and see the eclipse. The last time this happened was in 1999. And the whole... Oh, my hair looks so bad. I'm just out of the shower, so it's a bit floofy. Take no notice. 1999, the whole country turned out to see the eclipse. And Ireland being Ireland, we're not used to seeing the sun anyway, so it's nothing new to us. But Ireland being Ireland, you won't see my big head. It was cloudy, and we've avoided the clouds. How are the girls? There's the cows. Look at the baby cows. Oh, really? They're going to show me up now? They always move. They always move back. Oh. This one, little white spot in her nose. She's so cute. Hold on. How do I flip this around? There you go. Look. They think I've got food. Joke's on you. You are the food. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, shit. This is some Hills Have Eyes kind of shit going on here now. Is it the Hills Have Eyes? Is that the movie where all the cows... someone's pissing really loud. Now, oh, Jesus! That splashed a little bit. Fucking hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be swearing so much. I've been in bed for so long. I don't know what I've got going on, guys. But severe hay fever. I know! Really? You're gonna come fucking moo all over my live stream? She's super cute, though. There's one here. She's adorable. Oh, yeah, here she is. Look, she's got a love heart right in the middle of her head. Oh, wait, I don't think I can... bollocks, I can't zoom in. I can. Right there. Oh, yeah, that's it. Turn away right as I'm showing you. Look. Isn't she gorgeous? You guys, you can actually see my hand shaking. I'm that fucking sick. Dehydrated and stuff, but... It'd be just our luck now. The fucking clouds will cover it again. There's some good looking cows, lads. Get milk from the teat. They're a little bit too young. They're only about... Fuck, do you know what? Now that I think of it, I actually have no idea how old these cows are. But they're babies, you know, they're still quite young. I mean, they're adorable. They're a fucking... Sorry, I have to stop swearing on the live stream. I really do apologise. They're a... Really? Hey! Yeah, okay, we get it. You don't have to repeat yourself. These cows, in particular, are an absolute nightmare. It's like a big bunch of Houdinis. You put them in this field, which was an old Viking settlement once upon a time. You can actually still see the outline of some of the old Viking houses. If you go down along there, there's pretty cool. And an old like stepping stone thing across the stream over there in the old forest. But anyway, you put them in here, and I hear like the loudest moo I've ever heard outside my bedroom window at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, just as the sun's coming up. And then I have to go hunt them back into the field. They're not my cows, but like, you know, you just do what you got to do. I can't see the little teeny tiny one. There's one, and she is dinky. Where is she? Oh, I think that's her there. Little bony ass. I love that love heart one. That's pretty cool. Well, the sun is still out. Yeah, no cussing in front of the babies. That's a good point. But yeah, the last eclipse, I was 8 years of age. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was the 11th of August, 1999. And yeah, the whole city turned out to... I was only just talking to my dad about this a minute ago. The whole city turned out in Ballyfahan. For any Cork people, you know what I'm talking about. And it was extremely cloudy. Like this on camera, this looks way cloudier than it actually is, to be fair. Anyway, so the whole city turned out. Now they did say it was once in a lifetime, but like this is the second time in my lifetime. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. They must not have had great expectations for our. Oh wow, it is actually getting darker now. Holy shit, that's pretty cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and I remember it so well. The whole city was in this park waiting. Everybody had their glasses. The news was there with their cameras. And because it was so cloudy, it dimmed what I can only describe as ever so slightly. Like that was it. We were all expecting like plunged into darkness, birds falling out of the sky, you know, the usual eclipse kind of stuff. Nope. It just literally, you know, when you take your phone out of your pocket and it goes into like the sunlight and it brightens up, and then you sit down in your car and it just slightly dims a little bit. That's what happened to the whole sky. And then it brightened up again, and everybody was like, wait, was that it? And I'll never forget my mother, a woman with a way with words, turned around. Everybody was just quiet, like, and my mom turns around and she was like, is that it? Oh, for fuck's sake. And it just walked out of the park. It was so funny. But, yeah. It is definitely getting a little bit darker. I should have planned this out a bit better. This was a spur of the moment thing. I said, feck it, I may as well live stream it. Now, for anybody who can see oh my god, my hair looks so bad when it's just dried. For anybody who can see the eclipse, don't look straight into it, because it'll get you. These are not eclipse approved glasses. There's like proper glasses. I think they have to be like what is it? I think it's like dark 14 or something like that. Anyway, I was reading it on the newspaper there earlier. Not gonna lie, I don't know what either of these glasses' strengths are, but I can't see my phone in front of me. So, oh fuck, now I can. Yeah, see if that happens and I look directly into it, well, I've only got one eye anyway, so actually there's a point. That's probably a prime reason why I shouldn't look directly into it. But I'm not going to. I'm going to look at it through the camera. And I'll swing it around here in a minute, and it's on my big fucking head isn't actually the... I will be the eclipse. Oh, guys, I am actually so sick right now. Like... But... You don't have a once-in-a-lifetime time and not go out to see it. Oh, hell no, I'm not looking straight into it. Screw that. God, I can't see anybody. LaDonna in Texas. Is that LaDonna that did I meet you in the Cheesecake Factory in Dallas? Is that LaDonna? Because I don't know anybody else with that name, and he was in Texas. That's gotta be you. An absolute sweetheart, by the way. It was a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, I think it was in, I think it was the Cheesecake Factory, or... No? You're kidding. It's a different, is that a common name in Texas? I don't think we have any LaDonnas in Ireland, truth be told. St. Darren from Dublin. Oh, you're a friend of Darren's. Ah, cool. Well, you're very welcome. What in the fuck is that? What's making that noise? Ooh, oh god, there's a lot of... Holy shit, the creepy crawlies are not happy about this. The rose-colour glasses, true that. 28 degrees and sunny in Dublin. It'd be a weird if the sun... I know, right? Because, like, I don't know if you remember the last one, Darren. 1999. I never forget all it. Not conspiracy theories as such, but what would you call it? Like all of the theories people had. Like, I remember one lady. I don't know if you remember this, Darren. It wasn't. I would, girls. I'm in the middle of something here, like. Thank you. Thank you. Now please remain silent. Fucking hell. Anyway, I don't know if you remember, Darren. There was a lady on the news. Oh fuck! I don't know who it was, but I do remember seeing it. It definitely wasn't on RT, and it wasn't. I'm getting to it. Chill out. Anyway, I think it was on like TV3 or something. She was on there and she's like, "It's going to be a disaster. All the criminals will be out on the street robbing people." I'm like, "It's going to be dark for 40 seconds. It's dark for fucking 12 hours a night anyway." Oh, it was insane. People were going nuts. They were like, "The birds won't know where to go. They'll be flying into windows and trees everywhere." What do you think they do at night time? You know? Anyway, Jesus Christ. The sweat is pouring out through me. It is very warm here. Like, it's, as Darren said, it's about 26 to 28 degrees Celsius. And I feel like I'm sitting in a freezer. I'm that cold. But I know I'm physically not. So yeah, I think I got some kind of a bug going on. I'm a bit worried now because there's a massive dark cloud over there that's about to ruin this show. That and my very quickly dwindling battery life. Jesus Christ, that whatever those insects are, I'm not a bit happy. Oh, I do have welding goggles. Shit. Where are they though? Oh, I lent them to someone. Shit. Oh well. I don't know why I have welding goggles, by the way. I genuinely do have welding goggles. I don't know why, because I can't weld. That's the God's honest truth. I wouldn't trust myself with a welder anyway. Don't look directly into it. What, that? Like, Simple Angle Grinder did this a few weeks ago, and it's still here. Oh, it's so sore as well, by the way. Yeah, me and machinery. I get good results with them. I make cool shit all the time. Actually, I'm going to have some awesome products coming up real soon. We thin out a lot of the forest here all the time. Just it helps maintain the forest, and we remove all of the deadfall and stuff. And we get very lucky. You could have a nice piece of deadfall. Like, we got an awesome blackthorn that it seemed to have fallen down maybe a year or two ago, but it was perfectly sheltered all that time. So it dried out beautifully. So I'm going to have in excess of probably 50 shillelaghs made by me. I'll do some videos making them and stuff as well. So I'll have those for sale soon. I'm terrible at remembering things like that, like to actually do it. Like, so I'm going to get my friend to do it for me. Take care of all, if anybody wants them. Jesus. Is it getting darker? I think it is. 38 degrees Celsius in Texas. Holy shit. Stay away from the gorse. Jesus. I haven't heard that word in a long time. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely getting darker, lads. I swear to God, it'll be just my luck now. My phone will die. Oh no, I've got 11% left. So, yeah, no, it's definitely getting darker now. Oh, look at that, lads. Oh yeah. I'm actually really interested to see how these girls would react. Because it's definitely a once in a lifetime for them. Because they're going to be burgers and shit in a couple of years. Like, so there's no chance they're going to see another one. That's terrible, isn't it, though, when you think about it? Because they're so fucking cute. And they're so clever. Like, they're I love just what I never actually really come down to them when they're in this field. It's rare enough they're down here. They're usually in the front field. But that's in a kind of a fallow pattern at the minute. So it's we're letting that grow out, all the wildflowers and wild grains and stuff like that. So these lads will have lovely hay and silage for the winter. But I front of the property there's like a bamboo forest. Genuinely, like A couple of acres, just pure bamboo. Fucking 30 foot tall. And we cut like not a maze, but like a pathway through it. And yeah, you can just walk right out and see these. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, no, it's getting darker now. Cool. So yeah, I do. I like going to see these ladies. Now I won't give them names because I feel like that's bad juju. That's the little tiny one. She is so cute. Okay, I'll name her. No, I won't. No, I won't. What are you looking at? Hello, gorgeous. Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Oh shit, they're already getting a bit spooked. That's really interesting. I just heard two pheasants screaming at each other, which they would normally never do in the middle of the day. Guys, I can't tell you, like, where I live, I'm so blessed to live where I do. And I'm blessed to be able to get out now again this year and actually enjoy it. Like, it's been a fucking rough year. But that year now has come to an end as of last weekend, a year to the day from my motorcycle wreck. I'm still not 100%, still recovering in a lot of ways, but it's been a crazy year. Some of the worst shit happened, but some great shit happened too. And I don't know how I got onto that. I'm very sleep deprived. But yeah, the pheasants are going in. Oh yeah, I was saying, living here. It's such an amazing place in so many ways. Like, you've this part of the forest you can see right here isn't kind of the ancient forest, but it's quite old. It would have been planted. I mean, not necessarily these exact trees, but this forest was planted this side of the river in the 17th century, but the other side is just natural ancient forest. The wall that the cows are walking over to right there. I'm going to show you guys. I can't now because I won't go in with them, not in my flip flops. There's a fairy tree right there, and there's another one over there. And like, as I said before, you ask any Irish person, especially younger Irish people, do you believe in fairies? And they'd say, no, of course not. Like, that's only an old pishog, old wives' tale. And then you ask that same person, would they go over and cut down a fairy tree? I wouldn't, my bollocks. There's no way they would. Because we're not going to risk it. Just in case our grandmothers were correct about the leprechauns. That it was the leprechauns did it and not, her after 2 bottles of sherry. But anyway, there's a fairy tree there, right? And, hold on, am I pointing at the right spot? Yeah, right there. And then next to it, climbing up the wall, is this huge, huge wisteria. And the roots have actually started to come up the wall, and it's like a trunk almost. And it's estimated to be about 350 years old, just that. And that's one of the youngest things on the farm. The wall itself was built in about the 1150s, 1160s. And then on the opposite side of the laneway, there's an even older wall. There's not as much of that left. But yeah. And like, that's new compared to some of the stuff that we found in here, which is crazy when you think about it. Uh-oh. My battery is, my battery's on the way out. That's an interesting comment, actually, from LaDonna. It says, you've rock walls older than the USA. That wall there is older than England. Think about that. So when that wall was built, actually, maybe not that one, in fairness, because it was after 1066, but the other side, the wall on the other side is, most of it is the original Viking walls, built in about the 7th century. So when those walls were built, England didn't exist. It was, a few different kingdoms, Mercia, Northumbria, what are the other ones? Fuck. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, dry stacking wall is crazy. There's really cool big holes missing out of it and stuff from years of like the ivy and stuff. I'm going to show you guys. So I'm actually working on a new channel as well at the minute. It's just kind of fun, personal stuff more so. Me just driving around the country, going to really cool, weird places, just finding stuff, just doing a bit of, exploring in the countryside. Um, but anyway, talking about the walls being older than the United States. There's a tree in the front lawn of the property. Well, what used to be a lawn back in the Edwardian and Victorian times is now where they usually are. There's a tree in the middle of that field that predates the American Proclamation of Independence by a significant period of time. I mean, when you think about that, like it's amazing, really. It really, really is. And for years and years, it's really cool walking around the property. You can see the different things that people planted at different times. An example, so these are Sally's. They're a type of willow. Maybe not these exact ones, but the ones further down were intentionally planted and bent over so that the branches would shoot upwards straight. And it was for making arrows. Simple arrows, not war arrows, but simple hunting arrows. Not quite here, but down further, there's a whole row of trees grown with a set distance between them specifically so they would have very straight branches for making bows, long bows, yew trees. And it's fascinating that the yew trees are all the way down the end of that side of the forest and all the way back that way, away from animals, because yew trees are harmful to a lot of animals. I believe they're harmful for bovines, definitely harmful for horses. You will never find yew trees near a stud farm, ever. But this wasn't a stud farm until I moved here. That's right, girls. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. They're agreeing. Just, if you don't speak cow. Yeah. See? Ain't that the truth? Ooh, see? I know, the clouds are fucking raining. Really? This was blue fucking 30 seconds ago. Like, come on, man. What the hell? I can't believe it. A repeat of 1999. I'm going to be pissed if I can see those cows in a few minutes. Oh yeah, Declaration. The Proclamation of Independence is Irish. The Proclamation of the Irish Republic. Armageddon's Fire. Good to see you, my friend. Long time no see. And Mike Barnes. Jesus. It's great to see you guys. Not going to lie, I thought this would happen a lot faster. I should have known that, actually. I kind of did, but I didn't really think of it when I started the old live stream there. I should have conserved my battery. It'll be my luck. Oh yeah, it'll go dark, alright, because my fucking phone will die. I hope that doesn't happen now. I just jinxed myself. But I'm fascinated to see how the calves there are going to react to it all. Yeah. This is fascinating. Don't ever go near the ferries. I learned from family when I went to Ireland in Kilkenny and Bray. Oh, Bray is lovely. I love Bray. Beautiful place. 95% totality here in Michigan. That's awesome. Oh yeah, who said that? Susan, absolutely. This farm it's so well preserved. Like, there's so much of the original things that were here when it was first kind of. I mean, actually, I was going to say when it was first inhabited, but to be honest, there's been things kind of found near here. Really, guys, that were I can't remember if it was. I'm guessing it was late Mesolithic, early Neolithic. About 10 miles from here, or maybe a bit more, about 20 miles from here. is the earliest recorded human settlement in Ireland that we're aware of, in the Blackwater Valley, which is pretty cool. And the area I'm in right now, this is where the Vikings went to first. Pretty much. I mean, they kind of landed a bit of but they set up the kind of main cities in Ireland were Viking cities. Waterford, Cork, and Dublin. I'm a little bit... What's happening here? Jesus. Oh, it's definitely getting darker now, guys. I just noticed there's actually... Oh my god. There's about 5 of these cows have love hearts on their heads. That's pretty cool. That's the fastest one, the one with the racing stripe. And they are very cute. I love the little tuft of hair on the top of their heads. That's adorable. Like, I don't know why... Why are you coming to me? Oh, hey! Less of that. Less of it. You dirty bastard, you. Do you want me to turn the lights back on? Oh man, these motherfuckers freaked me out the other night. I didn't know they'd been moved to this field, right? So, just to kind of give a brief idea of the layout, right? So, down here is the old kind of Viking settlement. Back up where I live, up the other end of the farm, that's where the Normans built the castle. And then the not the Edwardians, basically in the 17th century, then they built the mansion house, which is still standing. Hey, less of that. I know it's getting dark, but it's not night time, okay? Yeah, don't look at me like that with your big cheeky face. Look at this. Yeah, I'm talking to you, racing stripe. Hey, don't you fucking... Are you just being cute now? Is all you're pretending that you're just being cute? Oh, yeah. I love that. He's all black with a little white tuft on the top of his head. He looks like a pint of Guinness. That one's got a cool, like, donkey stripe on its back. This is fucking riveting stuff now, isn't it? Irish team looks at cows. Yeah, but they freaked me out the other... I got some fright. My God. I came down here. I often do. I actually love walking around the farm at night time. Because, you know, it was so hot. And it was just nice to get out in the cold air and in the late, very late evening. And just walk around. It's lovely. It's just totally different experience. And I have my headlamp on. But I don't switch it on unless I absolutely don't know where I'm going. And I came in this way, down to the far end of the wall, because it's the easiest way to find my way. So I have to go through all sorts of shite to get to where I am now. And I'm telling them, chill. I was coming into the field. And I didn't know they were there. And I couldn't see where I was stepping, so I switched on my headlight. And I'm not joking. He was there, like, looking in my face. What a fucking fright I got. Not gonna lie. Yep, grass-fed cows. So these cows, they're all grass-fed. So during the winter, a lot of these, it depends on the part of the country, and different farms do it differently, but these guys are pretty much on grass the whole time. In the very deep, dark winter, they tend to get put into big, big units or whatever, which is also my nickname, big units. Because obviously it can be quite harsh here. It's not like Alaska or fucking anywhere like that, but it can be quite cold and miserable, and not a lot of grass for them. So that's why I'm late going everywhere in my car at this time of year, because they're cutting hay and silage, and I get stuck behind every combine harvester in the country. I swear to God, there's somebody standing at the front gate of my house 24 hours a day, waiting until I leave so he can radio every tractor in the fucking county. Right, lads, he's leaving now. Go as slow as he can now. Fuckers. But, I suppose, look, without them, we wouldn't have them. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the blue is over here now. Like, the birds are kind of freaking us about. Guys, I just got the 5% battery warning. It's definitely going to go dark. I can tell you that much. Oh, you're in Faroe Islands. That is so cool. I have always wanted to go to the Faroe Islands. Fascinating place. Oh yeah, the wildlife. There's incredible wildlife here on the farm. A lot of there's a lot of strict rules around this farm. So like none of this grass gets sprayed with any pesticides, and it's not because they're like organic grass fed or anything. They just happen to be. But this is incredibly rich soil here because we're just below the mountain and we've the river down there, and it floods a lot. So there's no need for spraying it with shite. So we don't get the horrible smell all the time. Down kind of this direction, close to like the shallow part of the river, where it's a bit slower, there's just so many otters down there. It's absolutely awesome. And they're kind of used to humans. Well, the couple of humanoids, myself and my buddy, that go down there. So they won't come up close to you, but they don't, fly away. Not that otters don't fly. I know that. Flying away is a Cork term. Then kind of over here, there's an old mill, medieval mill. And the millstones are still in there. We actually found the millstones hidden under some other big rocks and shit. Down around the mill, there's a lot of big hazel trees. And there are big beech trees there. And I think that's hazel as well, I think. So yeah, we get a ton of red squirrels, which are very rare now in Ireland because of the invasive grey squirrels, obviously. And down further, in the higher trees, kind of off down that direction and off over there, you have one of the rarest animals in Ireland, which is the pine marten. It's like a weasel type. It looks like a ferret, basically. Beautiful creature. Very elusive, very shy, but very inquisitive. Especially the baby ones, they're adorable. Haven't seen them in a while now. I haven't been down that way for quite a bit. It's quite overgrown in the summer, so. I don't have a battery pack. I wasn't even going to live stream. I was just going to come down for a look. And I was like, oh yeah, start live streaming. And of course, now my phone's going to die just before the blackout. So this is going to be an incredibly disappointing watch back for a lot of people. Sorry, my apologies. Oh shit, what percentage am I on now? Oh, guys, I'm on 4%. Although it is getting darker quick now, so might just make it. Deer, not quite down this far. It's not unheard of. I've only seen maybe 4 deer here in 5-6 years. Now you see the odd sign of them, like droppings and the cud or whatever that they chew all over the place. But not a whole lot. In the winter now, all right, you might get you get a few kind of stags and shit down here in the winter because it's obviously really, really cold up where they live, in the higher ground. So a lot of them do come down here. And then in the really, really, really hot weather as well, they come down here, obviously to be close to the river. But because around all this area is mostly stud farms, because it's considered pretty much the best pasture land in the world. So you have some of the biggest stud farms in the world actually. Coolmore is like 40 miles that way, and it's like most valuable horses in the world are there. So the deer kind of like it. And obviously then there's water troughs everywhere, so it just makes life a bit easier for them. So we don't see them a whole lot. Although I was at my friend's house the other day, and he was like, "Oh, did you hear that?" I was like, "No, what?" And you just hear, and I looked up the field up behind his house, and there was probably 16, 17 deer just fucking shooting past. It was pretty cool, actually. It's not something you see a whole lot. I'm just trying to think what other interesting wildlife. Birds here are absolutely awesome. And particularly on this farm and the 2 or 3 farms around us. And right in the middle of all the farms, there's a really, really, really ancient forest. And I mean, you're allowed to go in there and stuff, but it's very protected. There's loads of different owl species that are quite rare, which is why we have rats that are the size of them, because we can't use poison on the farm. Because obviously you poison the rat, it's sick walking down the road, and an owl swoops it, eats it, and then the owl dies. So yeah, basically we have New York City subway rats all around here. They're enormous. Obviously rabbits, foxes, lots of big foxes. Really big foxes actually, and you hear them at night. Then the vixens scream. But the big dog foxes around here are massive, absolutely massive. And I guess it's because there's so much wildlife here, so much for them to eat. Buzzards, hundreds and hundreds of birds all day long. It's awesome. I have a lot of birds nesting in my cottage in the roof. They started nesting on just under my spotlight, and I was supposed to change the bulb in that a couple of weeks ago, and I said, I'll leave it off. I'll do it the next day. And then I come out and there's a fucking nest there, and now you're not allowed to touch it, obviously. But sadly, one of the baby birds fell out of the nest yesterday. I found her dead on the ground, unfortunately. But yeah, that's life. Oh yeah, the birds are kind of going nuts. Guys, I'm down to 2%. Do the foxes have mange? I haven't noticed it, to be honest. The few that I've seen look pretty healthy. I got to show you guys the front fields another day early in the morning. I built it, but not built, but I kind of like found a little natural blind in there, and I go in there with my binoculars, and it's just amazing what you can see, especially when they can't see you. Down here as well, like I just over this part here, there's a certain, I think I showed you guys on a live stream once, you actually could see quite a bit here as well. You just don't move very much, and the wildlife would kind of go about their business. This sucks. I'm almost at 1%. Do the fox? Oh yeah, the largest deer in the world, the moose, largest antelope, isn't it? And funnily enough, in this area we had what was the biggest deer or antelope species to ever exist, the Irish elk. Absolutely colossal fucking thing. Guys, we're on 1%. This could just dip at any second. Here, look. Oh shit, 28 seconds left. Sorry, guys.